Okay guys, hi guys. So it is night time and I've been wearing my hair in this puff all day long, and I'm going to tell you what to do before you go to bed. So I personally do not go to bed with my hair in puff. Number one reason, the tension on my edges. While I'm sleeping, this will be moving. Even if I tie down a scarf, I'm always so careful about any tension on my edges when I am sleeping, right? So this is what I do. Now you can put on a bonnet and go to sleep like that. That is you. But also number two, this hair right here has a tendency of tangling up. This is how you get single strand knots and split ends when you wear your hair out in a puff, and at night when you're not protecting, you're not taking care of your hair, you're not doing all that stuff. That is why. Now if you guys, this is my towel. I was like, what is that shadow happening near my near my screen? But thank you so much. So if this is your first time, please feel free to subscribe. If you need one-on-one help with your hair, or you just need someone to just sit down and talk to, I'm a certified coach and I can talk with you. We can talk about what's going on with your hair, any issues you have, and feel free to ask them. And yeah, so let's get started. So what I do is I first remove any accessories. So I add this hair clip here. That was what I had in my hair. And then what I'm going to do is I just take, now this is a hair tie that I tied like this. So I'm just going to unravel it, or I'm just going to pull it through like that. You can also do that if it's not one that will tug on your hair and break your hair off. Now this did a good job, no hair breakage. I personally don't like this hair tie because they get really worn out really easily, so I don't really care much about it. Next, I did use some gel on my hair, which I'm going to preserve for the next day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch my hair, and I want you to do the same thing. Touch your hair and see, does it need to be moisturized? If it needs to be moisturized, moisturize it. If not, and it feels slightly dry, you can grab some water and just spray. Okay, you're just gonna spray, and this is a mist, so you're not drenching your hair at all. You're just spraying, like misting it. I need a new one. This one is on his last leg, and I just mist it gently. Why? Just to add some moisture, especially to the ends of that hair. And you see how it just brings my hair back to life. And I just touch it to activate any moisturizer in my hair. Next, I'm going to grab my hair in clumps like this. The very ends, I'm going to lightly twist them up. So all I'm doing is just twisting it up to keep the ends from tangling. I'm not combing through the hair, because by combing through your hair, that is when you create unnecessary hair manipulation. Your hair, you're constantly pulling and tugging. So doing this is very, very beneficial. Just twisting up the hair like this. You can also braid it if you don't know how to twist. You can see the very ends. So I'm just going to create a couple, not too many, and they're really, really chunky twist. Very, very chunky twist. And I'll show you what I do in the morning so that you can see. And one thing about doing it this way also is that it will keep your hair from shrinking up. You all know how natural hair loves to shrink up so quickly, so easily. When you twist it up at night like this, it helps maintain the hair and helps reduce the shrinkage. Your hair will still shrink up just because healthy hair, healthy natural hair shrinks up. So your hair will still shrink up, but will it shrink up as much as if you don't do this? No, it will not. Okay? So I'm just going to twist it like this. I'm not doing anything to elongate my hair. I'm not combing it or doing anything. So once I do this, now the next thing I'm going to do is just take the ends of the hair and I'm just going to tuck it in like this. I'm just going to tuck it in like that. And remember, I want to preserve my edges and keep it laid. So to do that, I'm just going to grab a scarf and just use my scarf and just tie down my hair. And I'm not doing it too tightly, y'all. I still have to wash my face and do all that stuff. So I'm just going to tie down the scarf. And you can see how I'm not tying it too tightly. Now, if you're someone that you are not a rough sleeper, this can be enough for you. You can tie it down and go to bed like this. But knowing myself, this scarf is going to move around. So you can get a hair bonnet to protect the other. And then I just tighten it at the end like this. And that is it. So this is how I'm going to go to bed, and hopefully you'll see the results tomorrow. So this is what I do. Wonder what you do? Comment down below. Let me know what you do, and see you in the comment area. Bye. Good morning. So good morning. I'm about to go to the gym downstairs because I work out at home. So I just want to just take this off and show you what it looks like in the morning. So this is what it looks like in the morning. So since I'm going to go to the gym, I'm not going to mess with this. And since I'm working out at home, the only thing is that because I sweat, I'm just going to put something over this area like that. And I think what I'm going to use is, I just use a headband like this. And then when I come back from working out, I'll show you guys what I do, how I moisturize my hair, and what I do. But for now, this is how I'm gonna go. It actually still looks stylish. So this is what it looks like. Pretty much going to go out like this. So I'm gonna come back and show you after I'm done. Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? So I thought before I go work out, I show you guys what my hair looks like through the night, and then I'll come back and style it and show you what it looks like. Sorry for my raspy voice. Good morning. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Shola, and I'm just showing you what I do to my bun, you know, after I wake up. So okay, so I'm just gonna take it off. This is the scarf. Just take off the scarf, and this is what it looks like. The gel is still gelling. It's a little bit lighter, but this is what it looks like. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a headband, and then I'm going to go work out because I sweat, so I don't want the sweat to mess up the front of the head. So I'm just going to put on a headband, and then I'm going to come back and show you what I do. After I take my shower, I'm going to come back and show you what I do in terms of moisturizing and restyling the puff. Okay, so I don't wear puffs so often, so this puff I'll probably wait maybe for 3 days and then restyle my hair for a longer period because I really don't like touching my hair so often. So yeah, okay, so stay tuned. So I'm back from my workout and also from taking a shower, clean face, no makeup, just moisturizer, my vitamin C serum, and also my sunscreen. So I do have my facial skin routine. If you want to see it, I do have that video on my lifestyle channel, DN Vlogs Life. So let's take this off, and this was what I wore while I worked out. And I'm just gonna take my water and just lightly mist the hands. That's the first form of moisturizer. You can notice I'm just lightly misting. It's not a lot of water, it's just a mist. See? Just a mist. Then, because I moisturize my edges, I use my Batana oil. And this Batana oil, I'm going to drop the link below. Now, let me tell you something. I keep on telling people where to buy the Batana oil. I got mine from TikTok, right? So what happened was that people were getting scammed, and people were getting fake Batana oil, and then they were seeing my videos promoting those fake Batana oil, and they were coming at me. So to protect myself, I went to the company, this company, the one that I got it from, the one that is not fake. I went to the company and I told the company, and I said, I need my own link. So what they did was that they gave me an affiliate link. They gave me my own link to use so that there's no issues there where people are using the wrong link. You guys get it? So I'm going to drop the link in the first comment, but this is what I've been using for my edges, and my edges has been thriving so well, as you can see. So right now I'm not really concerned about laying my edges on this next day of wearing a puff, right? So let me get what I'm going to do, okay? So what I'm going to do on this next day of wearing a puff is I'm just going to make sure I don't even have to use a comb. You can even see how I'm using the brush. I'm being very careful. I'm just using the brush as a guide, just to smoothen my edges so that it will look a little bit presentable. My edges are not going to be as laid as it was when I first applied the gel that I used, and I don't really care, right? I care more for the integrity of my edges. Next, I'm going to get my headband, and this headband that I use, this is it. I most of the time cut it. This is so affordable. I cut it, but this time I'm going to show you, in case you don't want to cut it, what I do is I just go like this. I put it to my forehead like that. I turn it around, and then with this area I start moving it upwards, and that makes it a bit smoother. When I move it upwards to this point, I also move the back. And really, some people came at me regarding my back not being smooth. I really don't care. I'm being honest. I really don't care about everything being straight and smooth. I like my curlies and stuff. So once I get it to this position that I want, right, then I take it, I flip it around like that, and I just let it go. So with me doing it this way, it's not putting so much tension, and my hair is doing what I want it to do. So it looks like a puff. Yeah, so my puff, thank you so much for everyone that encouraged me about my forehead, because my forehead is quite big, but I'm okay. We're heading into the new year, as someone said. So I'm going to take out the ends of my hair. I'm just going to make sure there's no shedded hair coming out, because that's just normal. And because I put my hair in twist, if you remember, I said that when you put your hair in twist like this, it stretches out your puff even more. So my puff is stretched out even more. If I feel that I need to oil my scalp and my scalp feels dry, which I'm not going to, I also use my Batana oil, and I'm just going to show you. Let me just quickly show you how I do it. So I just take it and I just put it like there. And this oil is really good because it contains like pumpkin seed oil, which is good for people that have alopecia. It's really, really good. So I just put it like this. And then I just massage the area. This crown area is my most problematic area. If I'm losing hair, it's usually at the crown area. So I'm just going to keep on taking this down like that. And you see I've taken this down. So you see how much straighter my puff is. So my puff is not puff, you know, like how some people have really nice puff. My puff falls. It doesn't sit so well. Unless it's like the first day right after I wash, then it will sit. But my puff gets bigger and bigger the more I stretch it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it, and this is what I do the next day just to protect my ends. I create this big poof, and then I'm going to take the ends of my hair. I'm going to grab a bobby pin. I'm going to grab a bobby pin like this. I'm going to put it to the very ends of the hair like that, and I'm going to roll it and tuck it in. I'm going to repeat the same thing just to secure, and just tuck it in like that. And once I tuck it in like that, that is it. I'm just going to kind of shape everything up so that everything looks the way that I want it to look. Just shape it up. I'm going to look at the back, so just make sure it's symmetrical the way I want it to look. Yeah, so just poof it as much so you're not worried about the ends coming out because you've protected it. So this is what it looks like in front, and this is what it looks like at the back. So you can just clean it up some more, rearrange it some more, or do whatever. It's really up to you. So if I want to accessorize it, like add some hair accessories, which I'm not going to, because all I'm doing now is I'm just going to work. I don't need to accessorize my hair, but let's say I was going to go somewhere and I really want to accessorize my hair, make it look good. All I do is I have all these hair accessories and stuff that I got on Amazon. Amazon has so many good collection. And then if you're going to a pretty place, somewhere that you want to make your hair pretty, you can just put this like this, like that, and you see it really revamps it, takes it to a better look. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so that is my hair for the day. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, if you have any questions, drop it in the comment area and I'll answer you. Thanks, bye.